Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to get into hot Android apps, the Reboot. Now, shout out to everybody who's been watching my videos for years. Y'all remember we used to do the Android app videos all the time? Well, I've been getting a lot of requests to bring back the series, and that's exactly what we're going to do for the new year. Now, the same rules apply. All of these apps you could get from the Android market for free. But I tend to go for the paid versions because you get more features and no ads. Now, you know the rules. If you like the app, download it, try it out for yourself. If you don't like it, don't download it. Just that simple. All right, so let's get right into this. Now, usually I'm going to have about 10 apps and we'll just go through them real quick. But since this is the first of the new series, I want to catch everybody up to date with some of my favorite apps because there's a lot of new people to the channel. So I'm just going to breeze through this one real quick and show y'all some of my must-have apps. All right, so let me pull out the Nexus. We're going to use the Nexus for this video. All right, so I got a whole page set up. We're going to breeze through this whole page in this video. So I'm not going to do a detailed review of each app. I'll just show you the icon so you can see how to get it from the Android market. And I'll give you a brief description of how it works and how I use it. All right, so let's start with Beautiful Widgets Pro. Now, out of all of my videos that I do, I think one of the most frequently asked questions I get is my clock widget. And the clock widget I'm using is from Beautiful Widgets Pro. All right, so this is the icon right here. Get the paid version. Now, if you want your clock to look like this, if y'all watch my videos, all of my Android phone clocks look the same for the last, 5-6 years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto. And I like this clean stock look. And especially if you got a phone that has an AMOLED display, the black background just makes it pop. And believe it or not, it does help with battery life. So let me show you how to set your clock up like this if you want to get Beautiful Widgets Pro and you want to have your phone looking like this. It's real simple. Now, for the black background, there's 3 different ways you can get the black background. You can find a picture that has black in it, take a screenshot of it, crop out a little portion of that, and set it as your wallpaper. You can also go to the Android market. You could download black wallpapers, but that's really a waste of time because why download a whole app just for one wallpaper? The easiest way to do is just go on Google and search black wallpapers. Now, you're going to get these images like this. You pull up an image like this, take a screenshot, and set it as your wallpaper. One and done. Now, for the beautiful widgets, let me show you which theme I'm using. Let's go to configuration. Download Angry Birds. All right, that's the theme that I'm using if you want your clock to look like this. And once you go through, go to background and just hide the background. All right, so this is what it's going to look like when you first download it. Hide the background and it's going to look like this. Hit the check mark and you're good. All right, so that's Beautiful Widgets Pro. Next, now one of my favorite apps for keyboards is AI Type Keyboard Plus. Okay, let me show you what that one looks like. This is how your keyboard is going to look. Now, this app is fully customizable. Let me open up the actual app for y'all real quick. This is one of the most customizable keyboards that you're going to find on the market right now. Get the paid version, trust me. Okay, so much stuff to play with. I'm not going to go through all of this right now, but let me just show you what it looks like. You do have swipe. You do have autocorrect. It works great. And especially when you type in, if you make a mistake, the keyboard will flash and it'll bring up the correct word that you should have put. It's just a nice animation. It has sound effects. You could change the different sounds, change all the background colors. I usually go with the red, black, and green theme. You could change the height. Fully customizable. All right, one of my favorite keyboard apps. Now, if you've been watching all of my Android app videos over the years, some of these apps you already seen. Just bear with me for everybody that's new to the channel. All right, next, we got Groove IP. Now, this is a dope app right here. What Groove IP is, it's a phone app from Google. Now, once you download this, you're going to be able to make and receive phone calls using your Wi-Fi connection. You're going to get a phone number as long as you have a Gmail account. Once you log in, you'll get a phone number and you can use it on your phone. The good thing about that is you can use this on any Android phone. So even if your phone doesn't have any service on it, so if you got an old, maybe an old Galaxy S3 in the closet, pull that out, connect it to your Wi-Fi, download Groove IP, and you can make and receive phone calls. Now, everybody that watches our Amazon Warrior videos that I do on Sunday nights, this is what I use when I'm taking the calls and when I'm making phone calls and I'm receiving phone calls. This is the app that I use. So a lot of people been asking me, aren't you scared of putting your phone number out there like that? Everybody in the world got your phone number? And the answer is no, because I'm using Groove IP. So that's basically a throwaway phone number. Once the stream is over, all I got to do is log out of Groove IP, and that's it. So anybody that calls that number is going straight to voicemail. And I got it set up with one of my secondary Gmail accounts. So even if the person does leave a message, I ain't never going to get it because I ain't never checking that email. So this is a perfect app for having a spam number, having a secondary number, or if you like me and you're doing live streams and you want to take phone calls or you want to make phone calls and you don't want everybody trolling you at 6 o'clock in the morning the next day, use Groove IP. All right, next, device manager. Now this is a must-have if you have more than one Android device, whether it be a tablet or a phone. Let me show you how this works. So now when I click on device manager, it's going to show me, here's a list of all of my Android devices that I have running right now. So say let's find my Galaxy Note Edge. It'll show you exactly where it's at on the map. And as you can see, if I want, I can make the phone ring, I can lock it, or I can erase it. All right, let's see where's my Note Edge at. All right, hit ring request. All right, it's probably upstairs. It's probably left it upstairs. All right, whatever. But wherever it's at right now, it's ringing. And this comes in handy for if you're outside somewhere, maybe you're at the gym and you're working out, playing on Instagram, and you leave your phone at a machine, and then now, 10 minutes later, you can't find it. All you got to do is hit that ring button. If the phone is still on, it'll be ringing. If it's not ringing and you can't hear it and you know somebody just picked it up and put it in their pocket, you can lock it or you can erase it. All right, and you see all the different devices. I can locate my tablets, my Nexus 6, all of these other phones. All right, so this works on any Android phone or any Android tablet. So device manager, that's mandatory if you have an Android phone. Next, we got Shush. Now, some of y'all remember Shush. This is one of my favorite apps, especially when you go to the movie theater. All it does is, let's turn the volume all the way down on my phone and automatically activate Shush. So now, this is going to turn my ringers off, turn my notifications off, turn all the sounds off for a designated time. So normally a movie is about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I usually just set it for 2.5 hours. And then I hit Shush. All right, now what that's going to do is mute my phone. But after 2.5 hours, my phone will come back to life. All of my ringtones, everything will come back on. That's perfect because a lot of times you might go to a late show at the movie theater. You turn your phone on, you put your phone on silent. Then after the movie's over at 2 o'clock in the morning, you rush home, you get into bed, and then you miss that wake-up call or you miss some important calls in the morning because you left your phone on silent. So Shush works perfectly. All right, and you can change the color of the theme. Next, Ringdroid. Now, this is an old app. This is a really old app, but like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is one of the best apps you could get for making your own ringtones. And I'll show you how this works. I'm not going to do a full ringtone. I'll just give you a quick idea. Let me find a quick song. All right, so say we got, we'll load up Antidote. Now, say I want to make this into a ringer. You hit play. That's the music, right? So now I can set this to start or end at a designated, time. Let's say if I want it like this. Okay, now say if I just wanted that little part to be my text notification, I could hit that. I'll hit save. I'll name it, and then I'll assign it to something. So I can just save that little part right there. I can make it. I can assign it to a contact, make it as a default. I'll just have it saved as a tone, and I'll set it as my text notification tone. So Ringdroid works perfectly. All you have to do is download music to your phone. Any phone that's any music that's in your phone, you can use that to set up a specific ringtone, and you could make little clips. That's the best part about it. Make that little clip of your favorite part of the song. So that's hot. Next. Now, this is our Instagram app, Repost Wiz. Now, if you're living under a rock and you never heard of that, some people didn't. You never know. But Repost Wiz is the app that I use to repost pictures on Instagram. Now, there's two ways you could do that. Say you're scrolling on Instagram and you see a nice meme that's funny or a nice picture that you want to repost. You could take a screenshot of that and then just repost it yourself. Or you can hit Repost Wiz. open this up, and this is be my Instagram feed right here. Let's click on photos that I already liked. All right, so these are photos that I liked already. Now, say I wanted to repost the New York Knicks Jordans. All right, I can repost this right here. I just hit post right to Instagram, just like that. Now, you see at the bottom, it's going to have the little credits from the person's page that I got it from. The difference between the paid version and the free version, once you get the paid version, you hit remove watermark, and that's it. So now you don't have to worry about letting somebody know that you're stalking pictures off their page. Just hit the little watermark sign right there, make it disappear, and I can just repost this straight to Instagram. All right, so that's a nice little app right there. If you use Instagram all the time, you're gonna need that one. Next, now this is another Instagram app. It's called No Crop. Now, you ever been on maybe you're searching Google for some pictures and you find a nice picture and then you try to upload it on Instagram and it's too big. You have to crop it out and you might end up cropping the top of the picture or the bottom of the picture. Let me hit no crop real quick. Let me take it to my gallery. Let me find a quick photo. I'll show you how this works. Now, I just don't want to put my gallery out there right now because my galleries are pretty savage. But let's see. Okay, I'll pull up a picture. Let's see. I'm trying to find a picture that has top and bottom. Let's see. Oh, I got some savagery in here. All right. Now, say I pulled up this picture right here. Now, this is one that I already cropped, but if it was a full-size picture, you know, and I wanted to get the whole, like, say sometimes you ever get a picture and it looks like this, and you want to repost it to Instagram, and you see a little bit of the bottom is cut off, and a little bit of the top is cut off. Now you can zoom this in to whatever size you want, full size like this, then you hit share. Now I can save the picture, I can share it to Facebook or Instagram. Now when I share it to Instagram, you see now I got the whole picture. All right, so that comes in handy when you're taking full body pictures. You know, if you standing in front of a full length mirror and you got a fresh outfit on, but you can't see your shoes, you don't have to be like one of these douchebags and take your shoes off and put them on the table so people can see that you got the fresh kicks to match your outfit. No, use no crop, get the full size body picture, drop that right on the gram. All right, so that's a must have right there if you're heavy on Instagram. Next, now this is another one right here. This is me. All right, now I reviewed this one before, but this is still a classic. All right, Meme Me makes your own memes. All right, I'll make one for y'all real quick. Let's choose an image. Now you can use custom images, which is anything you want. Take a screenshot of anything you want, or you can use some of the ones that's already preset. Now these are all the classic ones. Let's do the Sam Jackson, the angry Sam Jackson. All right, so you got top text and bottom text. All right, so let's put something on the top. Let's see. We'll say, let's see that moment. Let's see, the top will say that moment when, let's see, there's free food. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Now, you got that moment, there's free food, you hit generate, and it's going to come out just like that. So in less than 30 seconds, I just made my own meme. I can hit share. Now, it'll share it to anywhere that I want to share it. So say I want to share this straight to the gram, just like that. And I just made my own meme. And now, I use that a lot on Facebook. When I'm in the Facebook comment section getting my troll on, me and my brother, we like to make our own memes, you know, on the fly. So I use that all the time. I'll just Google a quick picture. You know, you could Google a picture of anything and just make your own meme. All right, so that's a cool little app right there. It's free. Why not? Next, Location Spoofer Pro. Now, this is a app you could get the free version, but I highly recommend getting the paid version. This is the perfect app for trolling. All right, trolling in a good way and trolling in a bad way. I give you a perfect example how you can use this. Now, if you're one of those people that like to communicate using Facebook Messenger and you like to have your location on, Location Spoofer Pro right here is the perfect app for you when you want to pretend you're somewhere, you know, somewhere that you maybe want to be or somewhere that you're not supposed to be and you want to pretend that you're not there. Use Location Spoofer Pro. Give you a quick example. Now, say your boss happens to be one of your friends on Facebook and you went away for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nobody want to come back to work on Monday. So now you hit your boss on Facebook Messenger Pro Monday morning and you tell him something happened at the airport. I missed my flight. You know, maybe the aircraft had some damage. They had to bring it back to the gate. I'm stuck at the airport. My next flight ain't until tonight. I got to call out. Now, of course, your boss is going to be looking at your location. Now, you can hide that if you want, but if you want to make it extra believable, hit select from map. Right now, I could be anywhere in the world I want right now. Let's see where we want to go tonight. Let's go to Sacramento. So now say I told my boss I'm going to Sacramento for the weekend. I use Sacramento, use this location. The good thing about this too, you can spoof for any determined amount of time. So 1 minute if you just want to send one message, or you can spoof it for 2 hours, just in case you plan on having a back and forth conversation and you don't want to get caught slipping. Just spoof it for about 2 hours. You hit start spoofing, and now all your locations, any app that you use, Foursquare, Facebook, Grubhub, whatever app you use, the phone is going to think that you in Sacramento. So when you send that Facebook Messenger, it's going to come up as you in Sacramento. Fellas, same thing. If you're doing some dirt and you tell your girl you're at work, you don't have to spoof your location all the way across the globe. You can spoof your location to your job. Then you take the day off, go around the corner and get your Netflix and chill activities on, and you can still send some messages. Not saying that this is something I do. I'm just throwing this out there. This is hypothetical. All right, and you can use that. So Location Spoofer Pro, must-have app for me. All right, must-have. Next, let's check out dynamic notifications. Now, this is a real simple app. This is the app I use for my lock screen when I'm not using my fingerprint scanner. As you can see, you get notifications on the bottom. All right, now if I want, I could dismiss them. I could go straight to camera, unlock it, or I could take it straight to the notification that pops up. And the good thing about this is turn the phone off. When your phone is down, you can set the motions on this. As soon as you pick up your phone, it'll activate the lock screen, and you can see your notifications on the bottom. Get the paid version of this one also, because when you hit the paid version, you're going to have 1,000 more features. All right, all of these features that you see after premium, these will all be grayed out if you get the free version, and you're going to like some of these. All right, the breathing notifications, you can use this as a lock screen. This is all features that you need the paid version for. So I recommend that one. Next, we got Ulysses Speedometer. All right, Speedometer Pro. Now, this is a tough app. If you got a car and you got a mount in your car, get a cell phone mount, put this in your car, put it in portrait mode, in landscape mode, and rock out. This is dope. While you're driving, it's going to show your speed, and this is fully interactable. So you got your compass, you got your average speed, moving distance, elevation, your race timers. When you hit this, you got full menu, so you do have navigation. You can set up, use this as GPS. You got day mode and night mode. Let me show you something else that's hot about this too. All right, let me take it off night mode. You also have your music on the bottom. You have a battery percent charger, but I got music on the bottom. So while I'm driving, if you got this connected to your car, you got your music on the bottom. All right, let me see. Okay, so I got some music playing. So this is just a tough app to have on your mount while you're driving around at night and you want to have your car looking like a spaceship with all these controls and dials everywhere. You can use this as a heads-up display also. You could use this as strictly heads-up display. Let me see if I remember how to do that. I really don't use that much. Let's see if I remember how to do that. Let's see. All right, well, there's a way to do that. I don't really use that, but if you want, there's a way that you could just have the speed. You could get rid of all these gauges and all that. Just download it, play with it for yourself. You could get rid of all the gauges, and it'll just have a big 3 numbers, 3 digits on the screen. And if you drive, if you're going 80 miles an hour, it'll just be a big 80 on the screen. All right, so that's kind of dope to keep you within the speed limit. Next, now this is another must-have app, Bass Booster Pro. All right, get the Bass Booster Pro. This will only work when you got headphones on. All right, Bass Booster. This will work once you connect your headphones. Now, right now I can't do anything, but if I connect some wired headphones and you click on Bass Boost, see, I'll tell you connect your headphones. If you click on Bass Boost, it's ridiculous. Now, if I'm using some quality headphones like my Sennheisers or my Audio Technicas, even the Monster 24Ks, a set of headphones that's designed for bass. If I'm using the Monster 24Ks and I put this app on and I bring the bass levels all the way up, it's gonna give you a headache. All right, it's gonna give you a headache. It's gonna blow your fucking eardrums out. You're gonna love it. All right, this is a must-have app. Now I use this in the gym all of the time when I'm using my Soul headphones. Those are probably one of my favorite headphones for the gym because they're wired, so I don't have to worry about charging them, and they're sweat-proof. So I use those headphones in the gym. I always use the Bass Booster app. and you see I put 80%. That's what it's normally on. I don't even put it to 100% because, like I said, you will definitely catch a headache. So get that app if you're using wired headphones. Next, okay, so we got push-ups. Now this is a simple, clean app. Now I already got it set up. If you download this, it's gonna ask you a bunch of questions. How many push-ups do you normally do? How many can you do straight before you get tired? And it'll design a program for you. So now, every time I go to the gym, shout out to everybody that be on my Instagram page. A lot of cats be asking me, how do I get so massive? How do my arms get so massively big? This is one of the apps that I use, push-ups. At the end of every single one of my workouts, while I'm cooling down, I lay down on the floor, I open this app, I put it on the ground, I go above it in the push-up position, and I hit start. So now, for today, it's going to tell me I need to do 122 push-ups. So first it's going to say, please complete 15 push-ups. So I knock out 15, then I hit done. And it's going to automatically bring up a suggested rest time. Now this time always changes. This is like a portable personal trainer. Now after 15, that's really nothing for me. So after 15, I don't need a full minute to relax. I'll just hit continue. Now it'll tell me to hit 14 push-ups. So I knock those out real quick, hit done. Now I might wait about 30 seconds, hit continue. So it'll go all the way up. Let's keep it going all the way to the end. I have 14 push-ups. You see in the middle, it told me to do 17. Rest period. Get to the last one. 15. And now you're done for the day. This is your pocket personal trainer. All right, now if you use this app for a month straight, I guarantee you're going to be doing push-ups. Whatever you started with at the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, you'll be doing double that amount. Trust me, take it from me. Next, Stumble Upon. Now this is a cool app. It's similar to Flipboard. Basically the same kind of thing. You could set up all your interests, but this is just a nice time-killing app. So you swipe through, just stuff to read. 23 best movies on Netflix. You could scroll down, read, stumble upon. That's the idea. You're just stumbling onto random different topics. This is the perfect app when you're sitting in the DMV and you got tired of Instagram and you're tired of Facebook. You're tired of texting people. You just want to read some information. Go on Stumble Upon. If you hit interest, let's hit add interest. Let's see some of the interests that you could add on here. Now you can see the ones I got. I got action movies, but you see you got animals, arts, books. I got comedy movies, electronic devices, gadgets, humor, motorcycles, movies, quotes. You want a quick inspirational quote to start your day off. Technology, travel, television, software, science, everything you could think of. And it's, like I said, it's just like Flipboard. You just scroll through and it's completely random. If you like a page, you can click on the like button and save that page for later. All right, so Stumble Upon is a cool app. Next, Amazon Fire TV remote. This is self-explanatory. But the funny thing is, a lot of people have Amazon Fire TV and don't realize that there's an Android app for it. Now, if you got an Amazon Fire TV, you know that remote control is tiny. I lose that remote control at least once a week. But the easiest thing to do is just download the Fire TV app. It'll connect. Let's see. It's connected right to my Amazon TV. This is a touchpad, so you could use this to scroll through movies. It's scrolling through right now on my TV. Take it home. You got play and pause, fast forward and rewind. But basically, and you got a keyboard, and you got voice search. All right, voice search on this. You pull it down, you search. You heard it in the background, bling. It just went off. All right, so this is a fully functional keyboard for your Amazon Fire TV. If you got a Fire TV, you need that keyboard. Let's see what we got next. All right, so next we got Ingress. Now, I'm not a big phone gamer, but this is one of the games that I will play on my phone is Ingress. Let me see, do I got the power cube right here? Yes, I got the power cube. Let's pull out the power cube for dramatic effect.
Acquiring position.
Now look, I'm not gonna break down how this game works. Download it for yourself or just Google a video on how this game works. But this is a fun game. If you want to walk around feeling like some kind of secret agent, use this game wearing a headset. You hear the music is very dark and very, sci-fi kind of music. This is just hot. All right, this is hot. Now, these are all invites from people. I got to add these. I haven't been on this in a minute. But let's see what's nearby. All right, now, when you play this game, you join two teams. All right, they call them factions. You got the Enlightened. That's the people that basically work with the system. And then you got the Resistance. That's the people that's kind of against the system. And it's color-coded. So now, as you go through your neighborhood while you're walking around, you will have this in your hand. It's a GPS-based game. You see now, this is actually around the corner from me, this church. All right, now, I can navigate right to this church, hit OK. That's a portal right there. This is the park right here. You can see how many people already hacked into this. Like I said, I'm not going to really get too deep into it right now, but let me show you. This is the Ingress Power Cube. All right, this is the portable battery charger. You see the same Ingress symbol on the back. Let me show you how dope this looks. This is another app that I use in my car. I set this up like this on my mount while I'm driving around, and you have your power cube. Let me turn this on. Hopefully I got some juice on this. Yeah, here we go. Let me turn on the power cube. Use your Ingress Power Cube while you got your phone plugged in. Have these set up in your car. When the lights is off, this looks so crazy. And as you're driving around, you see different portals. You click on them, you hack into them. Like I can't hack this one because it's too far, but this is a church around the corner. You hack into it, and as you can see, nobody got any resonators on this. So I'm about to blow this one up later when I'm going to get my dinner. Have this in your car. This is a nice setup. I did a full review on this. This is tough. All right, that's tough. All right, so let's exit out of that. What we got next? All right, I'm trying to speed this up, fellas. I know this is a long video, but like I said, normally I'm only going to do 10 apps. But since this is the first one, let's just get through all of these. Now, next, I got some trolling apps, all right? The Frustro Die button. All right, now shout out to everybody that be in the Amazon Warrior stream. Y'all know this sound. Now, look, if you haven't played Skyrim before, just Google Skyrim and just Google Frustro Die, and you'll see why this is so funny. But usually I have this set up in my office. Whenever I'm in my office, my phone is connected to a Bluetooth speaker. So I usually have this on when I'm kicking somebody out the office, or when I'm trolling somebody out of the office when they're on their way out. I'll be like, yo, by the way. And I have it on my speaker really loud. I hit them with the fireball while they're walking out the door. All right, this is just a fun troll app. And like I said, if y'all watch the stream, y'all know that's the sound effect that I make when I'm blocking somebody out of the stream or when I'm giving them the boot. All right, next, the D's Nuts. Now, the D's Nuts, this is another trolling app. All right, simple trolling app. I'll have this on my table like this, maybe out of view. All right, and let me show you how this works. All right, now it's only two buttons. You got D's Nuts and you got him. Y'all know the dude, right? So I have this out of view somewhere. And somebody, I'll be, talking to somebody in the office, and I ask them, yo, guess who I seen yesterday? And they'll be like, who? These nuts. I just hit them with the These nuts. Now, keep in mind, this will be on the Bluetooth speaker, so it'll be super loud. These nuts. And then you also got him. You got him. Got him. That's so old, but to this day, that's still funny. All right, These Nuts is always going to be funny, and got him is always going to be funny. Let's keep it moving. Next, we got Grubhub. Now, Grubhub is a hot app. A lot of people don't use this, but I use this all the time, especially if you're a dude like me floating around to different spots every night. Hit up Grubhub. Grubhub will bring up any restaurant that's close to you that'll deliver. Now, this is a location-based app, and it's also a time-based app. That's what makes this hot. So you see it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I only got right now 4 restaurants only popped up. These are 4 restaurants right now that I could call and get a food delivery. So you see minimum $15 delivery. Got the full menu right here, all the prices. And since it's on Grubhub, they guaranteed to deliver. So this is kind of hot. Now, like right now, 1 o'clock in the morning, if I want something to eat, basically I know I got Domino's. I know I got the Chinese restaurant. They stay open until 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's pretty much it. But if you're using Grubhub, no matter where you at, if you're spending the night at one of your boys' house, you're spending the night at a chick house or something, and you don't know what restaurants deliver in that area, or a lot of people just don't know the restaurants that deliver in the area that they live at. They're so used to just ordering the same stuff every night. Hit up Grubhub, put your address in, or use your location, and it'll pull up a list of restaurants that are open and that will deliver. And it'll show you the minimum delivery price. So when you call them up, you don't got to ask them, hey, you guys deliver all the way over here? No, you don't got to say that. Just say, hello, I'm calling for delivery. I just seen your joint on Grubhub. I want a delivery. And that's it. No questions asked. I use this all the time. Like I said, if I use this in the daytime, it'll be 50 different restaurants, some that I wouldn't even expect to deliver this far. And the minimum delivery is only $15. I eat that on the appetizer. I might drop $15 worth of food on my shirt. So that's good, yo. So Grubhub is a mandatory app for me. All right, for a fat dude like me. I know I'm trolling. Fat fucks. All right. Next. Now, we got a few new ones now. Next is Droop. Now, I mentioned Droop before in one of my videos, and a lot of people asked me what that was. This is Droop. Now, Droop is just an app that's going to give you that notifications, that menu, the same way you get on your Galaxy S6 Edge. Let me show you. Now, say if I take out my Galaxy S6 Edge, when I hit the side, you see I got my apps and my people. Well, the same thing with Droop, you're going to get that feature. All right, so, but Droop is going to give you a little bit more features. Now, say I want to hit somebody up. Say I want to hit up Maria, right? I could just grab her right here. I could call her, send her a text message, hit her on WhatsApp, email, Facebook Messenger. I could set a reminder, hit a GPS location, hit up on my other WhatsApp, my trolling WhatsApp account. I could send her a direct payment. I could hit on Voxer, video chat, Google Hangout chat, Instagram, Twitter. I could go right to DM on Twitter, calendar reminders, Skype, and video chat Skype. Or I could just hit it and call. I could hit search all my apps, swipe back and forth. You see you got favorites, recent calls, and your stock menu. And it works just like on your Galaxy phone. So that's kind of hot. If you got a Galaxy Note 5 or a Galaxy S6 and you didn't get the Edge version, basically that's one of the only features that separates the Edge from the regular Note series or the regular S series. So you download Droop. This is what it looks like. All right, Droop. Download Droop and you're good to go. Next, let me wind this down. Next, we got Z Camera. All right, now this is a cool camera app. It's pretty straightforward. But the thing I like about this app is it gives you those Instagram Ulysses, stop. It gives you those Instagram filters built in. All right, so you got those on deck. It's basically just a fun camera, and especially, I don't even got to talk about it too much. It's basically just a fun camera to use. It's very clean. There's no lag to it, no forced closes or nothing. And especially if you got a phone like a Nexus 6, you know your stock camera app is pretty basic. So now you download Z Camera, and this is cool because now you don't have to take a picture and then go to Instagram, add a filter, save it, and then upload it to Facebook. No, you can use that filter and play with it. It has white balance, fully customizable. It's just a fun camera app. Take the picture and send it straight up to Facebook. Next, now this is another good trolling app if you have a cat. All right, if you have a cat, you need to have cat piano. All right, now I don't know what it is, but when you play the cat piano, cats will go crazy. All right, let's see if Xerxes come running out. Normally, when right now, she could be hiding somewhere, anywhere. Once I make a few of these sounds, she comes running. All right, she comes running. This is a good way to troll. And, I just have fun with this. But if you got a cat, don't take my word for it. Download Cat Piano. Wait for your cat is somewhere far away. And just hit a few sounds and watch them come running. All right, so Xerxes must be sleeping somewhere. If she didn't come running for that, she definitely knocked out. All right, so next. Now, this is another app that I recommend using when you got your phone connected to a Bluetooth speaker. Use Scanner Radio. All right, you can use Scanner Radio Pro. Now, I use Pro version. All right, and let's enable notifications. Why not? So now you got the police departments, the fire departments, EMS. Let's hit up, let's see, Cleveland Metro. You know you're going to hear some action. All right, let's listen in for a second. See if we hear any.
Okay, I already did try to find it and couldn't, but we're getting another call from this juvenile.
Oh, shit, juvenile.
If I can get 36 here, I gotta send him. She's stating that father kicked her out.
Father kicked him out. Oh my God. All right, see now. The good thing about this app, this is another one of those time-killing apps. All right, so when you're at work, at your desk, maybe your boss is there, you can't be on YouTube, you can't be on Twitter, you can't be on Instagram. You got to be doing some actual work. This will run in the background, so you don't have to leave this open. This will run in the background. You see? It'll run in the background on the Pro version, and you let that rock out. And especially if you put on something like New York City Police Department, Cleveland, somewhere where the police is getting it in, you're going to hear some action. You're going to hear some action. I don't know what kind of action you into, but if you want to hear the EMS calls, you hear heart attacks and gunshots and all that crazy stuff. But I like the police one, and if you listen to police one for about 2 hours, you'll understand that some of the calls that they get is hilarious. Some is funny, some is serious, but the point is it's real life, and you get to hear it. right from your phone. And like I said, use this with headphones, use this with a Bluetooth speaker. I use this sometimes at night when I can't sleep. I might just turn the TV off, put this on, and just rock out. All right, so Scanner Radio Pro's a go. And last but not least, we got YouTube Music. Now, if you got YouTube Red, you need to have YouTube Music. This is almost mandatory. It's kind of like Pandora. It's kind of like Amazon Prime Music. It's kind of like YouTube Red. Everything rolled up into one. So you see you got stations created for you. You see I got a Snoop Dogg video right there on deck. You got more stations. I got gangster rap, West Coast hip hop. Recently played. Now I was up in the gym the other day listening to some classic 90s R&B, listening to some old school reggae music. Kind of dope. You hit this now, you got your YouTube Music today, you know, all the stuff that's trending, all of the stuff that I already liked. So these are stuff that songs and CDs, full albums that I already liked. And when you're playing this, the video's actually going to be playing. All right, and this runs in the background with your phone on or off. So I could activate this, activate the 90s old school, turn my phone off. All right. So I got the music on. All right, let me turn this off real quick. All right, so activate this. Now, this is just a full album, but if this was a video, the video would be playing. So if I'm on the treadmill or something, I can have this on watching YouTube videos, and the videos will keep playing. You can set up your playlist, do whatever you want. But YouTube Music, if you got YouTube Red, you need this. It works almost the same as just using YouTube, but it's a nice, clean format. And you do have the thumbs up and the thumbs down, so you can add this to your list. All right, so YouTube Music, that's how we're going to end it off. Now, like I said, for the next Android app video, we're not going to do it this long like this. We're probably just going to do 10 new apps. I have no more old apps. I'm going to keep downloading new apps every day of the week, and maybe every 2 weeks, I'll give y'all 10 good apps. Some of them will be good, maybe some of them won't, I don't know. But I'll try to filter them out for y'all, give y'all 10 good apps for y'all to play with for yourself. And as usual, if y'all know any hot apps that y'all want me to try out or y'all want me to recommend to other people, leave it in the comments section. I'll download it. I'll play with it. If I like it, I'll drop it in the next video. All right? That's pretty much it. Shout out to everybody that rock with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the Amazon Warrior on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, one more thing too. All right, now the video's over. I just want to give a special shout out. Not even a shout out. I want to give a special thank you. All right, let me give a special thank you to all of y'all cats that watched those videos I did on New Year's, the Bean Boozled and the Balance Board, the videos that I did with my daughter. Let me give a special thank y'all to all the ladies, all of the fellas who left positive comments in the video section. Now look, when it comes to YouTube, I know a lot of YouTube is all about trolling and having fun and talking shit and all that. I know, I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years. I know how it goes. But you got to remember, when you're watching a YouTube video and there's a little kid in the video, you got to have a little bit of class. If you're a real person, you know, with some kind of decency, you got to have a little bit of class in the comment section, because you know it's a little kid involved, and you know they're going to go back and watch the video with their friends, especially, you know, my daughter, she's 12 years old, so you get a whole bunch of little friends. They want to all watch her little video, her first time being, you know, on YouTube. So shout out to everybody that left positive comments. Y'all see, if you look for yourself, everybody that was wishing me and my daughter Happy New Year, I was responding to everybody in the comments section. But I just want to say that I appreciate everybody that left the positive feedback. There was a few cats trolling. I had to block them because I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that has, you know, common courtesy and decency to notice that there's a little kid in the video. Let me just, even if I don't like the hoverboard or the balance board, I'm never going to buy one. I'm never going to use them. Shout out to everybody that was just being courteous in the comment section. I respect that. Now, for the videos like this and all of my other videos, I don't care. You can say whatever you want in the comment section. It will never bother me. But when there's a little kid in the video, and that don't just go for my videos, that goes for all videos, and I use the same respect when I'm watching other people's videos. When I see a little kid in the video, even if I don't like the video, I thought it was something stupid, I thought they was trolling or whatever, you know, you got to have a little courtesy. All right, so like I said, thank you to everybody that had that little bit of respect. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes. Picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss. I'm out. Deuces.